Hi everyone, it is Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you are doing well. Better than K-State basketball right now. K-State loses at Oklahoma State. Now have lost 4 in a row. And I have some thoughts on that losing streak and part of what's going on with K-State. First, a reminder, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up, and of course, leave those comments. Love the comments. The Insiders, the K-State Insiders, as we're now calling it, arrives on Monday at 1 p.m. live on this YouTube channel. Hey, K-State did lose their 4th straight game. They did it at Oklahoma State, which has been the worst team in the conference, but now has won 2. K-State's 4-5, coming home to play Kansas on Monday. What's wrong with this team? I mean, that's an obvious question. What has gone wrong with this team? Well, I've covered it pretty extensively that they're too turnover prone. They don't have a true point guard with experience. They just make too many mistakes. They're not consistently offensively. And on Saturday at O State, they weren't consistent on defense either. Those are signs of a bad team, and maybe this is a bad team. But I'll just say this, that I think we now have pretty good evidence that when you use the transfer portal the way Kansas State has, sometimes it's not going to work out. And it's not working out this season. And they have to get into this development process. They've got 3 freshmen, true freshmen in this program right now. They got to get those guys along the road. They've got to get them better. And I'd like to see them play more. If this is what the veterans are going to offer, take the lumps with the young guys. But Jerome Tang's not giving up on this season either. He's eyeing Kansas as an opportunity on Monday to reset the season. We should keep this in mind, though. Jerome Tang is in his 2nd year as a head coach. And last year he had 2 players that were, as we discussed in an earlier DD, dudes. Marquise Noel took a lot of pressure off a young head coach by making sure he was a playmaker, distributing the ball, being better with turnovers than what K-State's seeing. And then he had a finisher in Keontae Johnson, a guy who set the tone in the game. And this team doesn't have those things. And now they're being asked to overcome this with coaching, and they're not capable of doing it. And I'm going to be blunt here. I'm not sure there are great answers. You want more proof that the transfer portal can be a dangerous yet enticing tool for coaches to use? Look down the road to Columbia, Missouri, where Missouri had a really good season last year under first-year Tiger coach Dennis Gates, and they are now, you ready for this? They are now 8-14 and 0-9 in the SEC after losing Saturday at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt was winless in the conference. The difference is Dennis Gates came to Missouri with head coaching experience. Tang is learning on the job at K-State. There will be lessons to be learned, no doubt about it. And next year when they go into the portal, I would hope that they don't just look for experienced guards. They look for guards with specific tools that this team needs. They got to find a creator. They have to find a natural point guard. And they have to find someone who is more of a pure shooter. Not a streak shooter, a pure shooter. The season is what it's going to be. At this point, I don't know if there's a reinvention for these Wildcats, but let Jerome Tang learn from this. Let his staff learn from this. And they will address this in the offseason by getting out on the recruiting trail. They're trying to bring in a bunch of young guys, but they also know to win at this level, you got to have some veterans, and they're going to go find some more. It's not just about veterans, though. We're seeing that. It's about the right veterans. And also, it's about keeping guys healthy and on your roster. That's a whole nother topic.